Welcome back. We're up to work example 3, AM2. We're doing modelling linear functions and we're still graphing them. We are looking at this time very similar, but not a random y equals x plus whatever. This one's actually a bit more practical. A preschool has hired an entertainment group to entertain their children at a concert. The cost of staging the concert is given by the function c equals 80 plus 3n. Remember, a function has two variables. One is dependent, one is independent. The cost is the dependent because n is the number of children attending, and as the number of children attending changes, so will the cost. Now we're drawing the function. Now we're not going to do negative values this time because realistically you're not going to have negative children turn up. So you don't need to go into the negatives. Okay? Hope that makes a bit of sense. If you're not sure, ask me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've drawn up a table. We've chosen 5 values. 5 is enough. You actually only need 3 to do a straight line, but 5 is good because it makes sure you're on the right track and tells you if you've made a mistake. So we're going to start off with 0 children, then 50, 100, 150 and 200. So this is obviously not in Coonamble because there's not 200 kids in town. Anyway, we're going to start off with 0. So we're drawing the axis, plotted, and we're going to plot the points now. So if we have 0 children turn up, how much does it cost? Well, let's have a look. 3 zeros are 0. So actually, I'm going to write down the function just so we can see it. C equals 80 plus 3n. So if we have 0 children turn up, then we're going to have 3 times 0 is 0, but we've still got that 80. So the cost is still $80. The next one, we've got 80 plus 3 times 50. 3 50s are 150, so it brings us up to 230. If 100 kids turn up, we've got $300 plus the 80, so that's 380. If 150 turn up, that's $450. 350 is 450 plus the 80 is 530. And 200 kids rock up, that's 600 plus the 80 gives us 680. Cool. So we've got that. We've got our 5 points. So now we're going to plot them again. Let's see. First one is 50, 80. I might use small dots again. So 50, 80, which is there, approximately. The next one is, silly me, get rid of that. It's 0, 80, isn't it? So we go 0, 80. Hopefully you all picked up on the fact that I got that wrong. The next one is 50 to 30. So we go up to about there. And now once again, I am doing it relatively rough. Normally you try and make your scale big enough so that you can do it a lot more precisely than I am right now. 100, 380, which is about there. Then 150, 530. Once again, up there. I think you're getting the hang of it. 200, 680. Whee! About there. Okay, once again, sorry about the points. Mine aren't particularly accurate because I tried aligning the board, but it didn't believe me. I'm just changing the colour of the line. I'll change it to blue for now, and I'll make it a little bit thicker so you can actually see it. So yeah, so I can start. I know I can start right on this point here, and really got to select that line tool, okay, and draw up through that one. So yeah, mine aren't particularly accurate, but I can continue that line on if I was a bit more accurate with that one. Wow, that's ugly. Okay, draw that up. Okay, so there we go. Now, last thing you do, please try to remember, always label it. Labeling it is a good thing because that way everyone knows exactly what you're doing and no one has any misconceptions about what the line is. So we've now drawn the axis, plotted the points and joined it with a straight line, labelled it, everything's hunky-dory, we're done. Thanks guys.